Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we are bringing you guys the best budget team in NBA 2K23, my team. So I'm gonna be creating it right here on 2K database. We're just gonna be creating the best lineup for what I believe is the best budget lineup in the game right now. Now, budget, I don't really know, it's not gonna be like crazy expensive cars. I don't really have like a cap on this team of like what like the spending limit is. So I'm gonna have a couple options at each position for if like maybe if you don't want to spend any MT, like some token cards and stuff like that as well. But this team's gonna be pretty cheap, not gonna be too expensive for you budget ballers out there. Now we're just gonna be going over it from point guard to center, and then we're just gonna doing the how we're gonna do is like point guard, then backup point guard, shooting guard, backup shooting guard, and yeah, I'm giving you guys 10, the best 10, what I believe is the best budget cards in the game. So let's get right into it now with the trophy case cards and stuff like that. I decided I'm gonna include one trophy case card on here, but I'm gonna give another backup for that position just in case people can't get trophy case cards. But I feel like a lot of people have trophy case cards right now, so just for addition, it is a free card, so I think it is kind of in the budget team range. But I'm not gonna be putting them in the actual squad. I'm gonna be putting them right over here, so we're gonna start with them at the point guard position. I think Derrick Rose is, for our one trophy case card, going to be a good point guard to run in this team. I think he's a great starting point guard for your budget team. But if you can't get the trophy case cards, we're just going to leave them right here and just give you two options at the point guard position. So, alright, so basically the first point guard I'm going to be giving is Amethyst Stephen Curry. I'd probably just run this one over spending like 30K on the other Amethyst one. He's a little better, but honestly not too significant. So this one is just 30 tokens, and getting tokens is really easy, so you should be able to do that just fine. So we'll put him at the backup point guard, and put our starting point guard right here as Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey fits the meta of this game perfectly. He can slash. I mean, he's definitely nowhere as good as D Rose or like D Mitch. Another thing with the takeover players in this squad, guys, we're not going to be putting takeover players in here just because those grinds are kind of crazy, and a lot of budget players probably aren't grinding those like every card. So I'm not going to put some like Donovan Mitchell in here. Someone didn't get to grind Donovan Mitchell, and then they don't have like the team, so we're just going to leave it like that. But D Mitch is definitely a good position option at this position, obviously, if you do have him. But yeah, Jaden Ivey's pretty good. Stephen Curry, pretty good options right there at the point guard position. But probably one of the weaker positions for budget cards right now, I'd say, is definitely the point guard. But let's get into the two guard. So the two guard starting shooting guard for me is no doubter right here, Benedict Mathurin. He's gonna run you about 15K MT, I believe. And yeah, I mean, if you guys have seen gameplay with him, if you've played with him, his release is chicken. And yeah, he's really good at everything, and yeah, he's probably the best two guard in the game right now. I mean, it's probably maybe some other two guards that you can say are better than him, but for budget, definitely the best two guard in the game. I don't think it's even close. And then for the backup point guard, we got my man right here, Danny Green. Danny Green, I really like him. His release is really nice, and he could play lockdown defense. So he's kind of just like a cone type of player, and yeah, he's a real good defender. So that's Danny Green, just a two guard that could shoot and defend. He's not going to create his own shots for you, but really good cone, top tier cone, probably one of the best in the game. Now for the small forward position, we're going to be having a small forward. Like, you might think Robert Horry's coming into small forward position for this squad, but we're actually going to be playing like the power forward in this squad, just so you guys know, just have some floor spacing. So for the first and the starter, probably one of the better budget small forwards in the game, I'd run Batum here. Batum is a very good card, very good release, good defender. Might be a little slow, so maybe you want to run him at the 4, run someone else at the 3. But for this squad, I'm going to run him at the 3 because we have probably the best budget player in the game at the 4, at our starting 4 in this squad. So, yeah, at the backup 3, if he could play the 4, I'd probably put him at the 4, but he could play the small forward position. Now, the 3 is for budget is pretty weak right now. I'd either run a LeBron James, and if you do not want to run LeBron James as your backup, I would run this guy right here. I've been talking about him for a while now. Budget, real budget baller, 15 tokens only. Ruby Kawhi Leonard. So yeah, those are like 3 options at the small forward position you can go. I do Batum and LeBron, or Batum and Kawhi Leonard, and obviously our Kawhi and LeBron don't even run you MT, they just run you tokens, which are, it's not even a lot, it's 45 tokens. So yeah, and Batum's only about like I think 13k MT right now, so that's not too bad at that position. Now this guy is a little expensive. This is a higher end budget card, but I really believe he is a difference maker in every team, and you do need him. Diamond Paolo Banchero. I think a budget option for this guy would probably, I mean, you could buy him at Sapphire and just evo him up. His evos are really easy, so I wouldn't even say there's really a budget option for this guy. You can get him cheap and just evo him up, but if you're gonna buy him at the diamond range, it's gonna cost you about 25k. But if you want to get him at the Sapphire for like 10 to 15k and then evoing up, you're saving to yourself 10k. And yeah, so Paolo is a demon. He's really good. Definitely recommend getting him in the squad if you can. Backup 4, we got one of my favorite players in this game, and I do like, I don't know, I've been mixing him up in my squads at the 3 and the 4, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to have him at the 4 because he's one of my favorite cards in this game. His release is really nice. He's kind of like a budget Carmelo Anthony. You know, guys know Carmelo Anthony's release is really good. I mean, Horry's release is not as good as Melo, but it's up there with the best releases in the game. It's really fast, hard to contest, and he can hit some contested shots as well. So, yeah, he's the backup 4 for this squad. At the 5, the best budget center in the game, 100% Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler's player build is massive, and he's just a very good center. He gets a lot of good animations, good doesn't really get bullied a ton down in the paint, gets good contests on shots for what you can in this game. It is hard to contest shots in this game down low. You just get dunked on by anybody, but he contests shots as well as any budget center you're gonna find. Now at the backup center position, now this one is kind of tough. There's a couple options you can go here, but what I ended up doing, he's only 5,000 MT, is go with Robert Parish. Now, Robert Parish is a good center. He has a good mid-range. He's kind of like that Rudy Gobert, that Diamond Rudy Gobert, with a mid-range is kind of who I'd compare him to. Now, you could go, if you want another just like, I mean, Robert Parish is more of an inside center, but you could honestly go Diamond Mark Williams as well. The reason I don't put Diamond Mark Williams in there is because he's very inconsistent for me. He gets mashed on a lot. He looks like a demon blocking shots sometimes, but then also he just gets mashed on, and he's really inconsistent in the paint with like his finishes and stuff like that. I just don't like him too much from playing with him, so I took him out of my squad. I liked Mark Williams a lot like the first day I started playing with that card, but as it went on, he just really was inconsistent for me. So yeah, I did not like the what's his name, Mark Williams, as much as Robert Parish. So I definitely gonna keep Robert Parish in the squad. Like I said, you guys can change the squad around, and also I want you guys to let me know if you would make any changes to the squad or any budget cards that I might be missing out. To let me know to put in here. I know I'm missing out on like Ochai Agbaji and stuff like that, but I just think Benedict and Danny Green are the better options at the 2 right now in this game. But we're getting close to the end of the video, but I'm just gonna put one more honorable mention in here just because he is a dog, but just with like spacing the floor purposes for this squad, I didn't put him in there. Like if you want to get like Pau Gasol for your 5 and then run this guy at the 4, you can definitely do that to have like more floor spacing. And Pau Gasol is only like, I think 10 KMT, something like that. You can get Giannis to run at the 4. Giannis is a dog. He's doesn't have Hall of Fame badges, but you know, he animates really well on everything. You know, it's Giannis. He's always glitchy in 2K. So yeah, this Giannis is definitely a good backup budget option. And just the option you can run in your squads. Like people are still running them as their starting power forward or off the bench power forward, and I don't disagree with that at all. It's just the way this squad kind of like lays out with the shooting and stuff like that you need. Like you have, you know, your guys that can shoot, like space the floor, your inside center, whatever. If you put Robert Parish and Giannis together, it just really clogs it up off the bench, especially with Braun, who's not the greatest shooter from 3. So that kind of just clogs it up. So that's why I'd want to put like Horry in. I mean, what you could do also is, if you were going to run Giannis in this squad instead of some guys, I'd run Giannis here, Parish there, and then put Horry at the 3 just to, you know, spread the floor out a little bit. And I think you could definitely get away with that. So yeah, I mean, you could play around with these cards, these squads. Another trophy case card you can get if you do not have D Rose is like a Jermaine O'Neal or a Gauskas. I'm not even going to attempt to spell out Gauskas' name. I mean, you can see if we can find him. I'm not even gonna attempt to spell his name, but yeah, you could put like Jermaine O'Neal in here as well. He's good. Agauskas is good, but those are free cards, you know, so everyone probably could get one trophy case card right now. So if you were gonna get a trophy case card, I'd get Agauskas, O'Neal, or D Rose to fill in this squad and, you know, take some of these guys out. But yeah, that's gonna really be it, guys, for the video. We're gonna be dropping the best team in 2K23. I think later today or tomorrow we're gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna put, you know, some of the new cards that dropped today didn't make that best team. I was waiting to drop this video for the new cards that came out today, but I don't really know if those cards even make this squad right now. I wasn't too impressed by the drop today of cards. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Do make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you do not miss an upload, and I'll see you guys in the next one.